Welcome back everyone to another episode Planet Zoo, taking a look at some of the blueprints on the Steam Workshop. And I did find a few Halloween pieces. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. Our first piece is made by Wix, and they call this Tolkien's Hobbit Hovel. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $34,000. Thank you so much, Wix, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this very nice piece with us. Our next two pieces were made by Mad Panda Gaming. They call this first one Bumper Wheels. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $10,000. And then we have the Carnival Coaster, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $7,000. Two really fun, cute pieces. Thank you so much, Mad Panda Gaming. Our next piece is called A Big Timber Wolf Habitat, and it was made by McCarbon. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $66,000. Thank you so much, McCarbon, for posting on the Steam Workshop. I think your Timberwolves would be really happy in this habitat. Our next three pieces were made by Ziggy Stardust, and Ziggy's been busy building some suburban homes. This first one is called Large Suburban Home. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $5,000. And then we have Large Suburban Home number 1. And you can bring that into your zoo for right around $4,000. And then we have Large Suburban Home number 3 for right around $5,500. Some really nice builds here. Thank you so much, Ziggy Stardust, for sharing these modern home builds with us on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece is called a Japanese macaw habitat. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $37,000, and it was made by Strudel Puff. Very nice piece you've built here, Strudel Puff. Thank you so much for sharing with the community on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Kirstia. They called this Autumn Zoo Entrance. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $9,000. Thank you so much, Kirstia, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this entrance with us. Our next piece was made by Sourporkshop. They call this Waterfall Cascadia. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $17,000. What a very beautiful piece you've done here, Sourporkshop. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Our next piece was made by Wackiewillow. They call this Simple Grotto. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $7,500. Thank you so much, Wacky Willow, for sharing this very, very nice piece with us on the Steam Workshop. And now for a few Halloween pieces. Well, first piece we have here was made by Rosa. They call this Werewolf Keep. I also found it under a Shadow Fang Keep. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $51,000. Thank you so much, Rosa, for bringing us this Werewolf Keep, Shadow Fang Keep. Thank you so much. Our next piece was made by Capser. It's called Post-Apocalyptic Habitat number 2. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $85,000. If you are enjoying this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. I love hearing from all of you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. What a truly epic piece. Thank you so much, Capser, for sharing this with all of the community on the Steam Workshop. We have two pieces here by Baron O BeefDip. This first one is called A Creepy Cemetery. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,500. And then we have the Creepy Halloween Creatures for right around $4,500. Thank you so much, Baron, for sharing with us on the Steam Workshop and bringing us a little bit of Halloween. Our next piece is called Haunted Keeper Hut, and it was made by Candelantern. I also found it under Castle Keep Hut. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,500. Lantern for sharing with us on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece is made by xandresmu. They call this Nightmare Before Christmas Graveyard. You bring this into your zoo for right around $8,500. Thank you so much, xandresmu, for bringing us this very, very spooky graveyard to the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by zuloonok. They call this Halloween/autumn themed scenery. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $1,000. Thank you so much, zuloonok, for sharing with us on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Simply Savannah. They call this Halloween/fall decor. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $1,000. Some very nice pieces here. Thank you so much, Simply Savannah. Our next piece was made by Selket. They call this Trick or Treat Food Court, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $3,000. Thank you so much, Merritt, for sharing with us on the STEAM Workshop and bringing a little bit of Halloween. Our next piece was made by Kingdom. They called this Witch House by Kingdom. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $30,000. What a creepy witch house you've made here, Kingdom. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Our next piece was made by Rutznknupta. They call this giant spider, Black Widow. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,600. Thank you so much, Rutznknupta, for posting on the STEAM Workshop and bringing us this very scary Black Widow spider. Our next piece is Animal Trick-or-Treaters, and you can bring these into your zoo for right around $3,000. They were made by kholland 1990. Thank you so much, kholland, for sharing these really fun trick-or-treaters with us. Our next piece was made by Vigoga. They call this modern wooden giraffe shelter. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $4,000. Thank you so much, Vigoga, for posting on the STEAM Workshop and sharing this very nice habitat shelter for a giraffe with us. We have some very nice animal information Africa billboards here made by celiaohman, and you can bring these into your zoo for right around $18,000. A very nice animal information Africa signs that you have shared here with us. Thank you so much. We have a very nice spider house here by Sladey. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $7,000. Thank you so much, Sladey, for sharing this spider house with us. Our next piece was made by Loa Legba. They call this Pandarian House. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,500. What a very nice Pandaren house you've made here for us. Thank you so much for sharing. Our next piece was made by Boisa. They called this Black Jaguar Habitat, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $19,000. Thank you so much, Boisa, for sharing this jaguar habitat with us. Our next piece was made by YV. They call this Chinese Temple, 2 big habitats, and you can bring this into your zoo for right around $43,000. Thank you so much, YV, for sharing this very nice habitat with us on the Steam Workshop. Our next piece was made by Kaitrosebd. They call this Climbing Shelter, Hookah Smoking Primate Camp. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,000. Thank you so much, Kaitrosebd, for sharing this very nice shelter primate camp with us. Our next piece was made by WashCaps Holtby, and they called this Modern Zoo Interest. You can bring this into your zoo right around $75,000. Thank you so much, WashCaps Holtby, for posting this very nice entrance on the Steam Workshop. Our next three pieces were made by Palencia. They call this first one Playground Pirate Ship. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $2,000. And then we have the swing and climbing set and the slide and bridge set. Both of these you can bring in for right around $1,000. What great playground equipment you've made here, Palencia. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Our last piece this week was made by Mario, and they call this Jaguar Habitat. You can bring this into your zoo for right around $33,000. Thank you so much, Mario, for posting on the Steam Workshop and sharing this very, very nice build with us. A great big thank you to all of these wonderful artists. Thank you so much for sharing all of your creativity with us on the Steam Workshop. We all really appreciate it. If you have not left a like or a comment, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to do that so you can be here for next week's episode. We will see you guys all then. You take care.